Welcome to the AI for Career Success video overview by Curt Robbins. We're experts at AI coaching and helping professionals like you and your employees upskill in AI.
Today, we're going to delve into a critical question that's emerged from recent headlines. Specifically, why is Meta, one of the giants of the tech industry, reportedly considering another significant round of layoffs, one that could potentially be its largest to date?
To understand this, let's begin by examining the reports themselves. We'll be looking directly at the specific claims and the figures being discussed.
The number that's really catching everyone's attention is 20%. The reports are suggesting that potential layoffs at Meta could affect a full 20%, or perhaps even more, of the entire workforce. Now, that is obviously a very substantial portion of their employee base.
Now, to be clear, Meta itself is pushing back against these specific claims. A company spokesperson told Reuters, quote, "This is speculative reporting about theoretical approaches. So it's crucial to keep that official response in mind, as it seems details like the final number and the exact timing have reportedly not been finalized." So, let's move on to the AI spending spree. You see, these layoff reports don't exist in a vacuum. The necessary context for this is Meta's massive and very public financial commitment to artificial intelligence.
And when we say massive, the scale here is truly monumental. The company plans to invest a staggering $600 billion in data centers by 2028. They're also offering compensation packages worth hundreds of millions just to attract top AI researchers. And on top of that, they're acquiring key companies, reportedly spending at least $2 billion on the AI startup Manus, and also recently acquiring Moltbook, which is a social network designed for AI agents.
All of this points to a really crucial insight. What we may be witnessing here isn't just another cost-cutting measure. It could actually be the execution of an entirely new corporate strategy. A new tech playbook, if you will, that seems to be taking hold across the industry. And this new playbook appears to have two fundamental steps. First, you invest an enormous amount of capital into AI infrastructure, talent, and the models themselves. And then, step two, you remove the layers of human labor that this new AI capability either automates completely or makes significantly more efficient.
It's really important to see how this new approach contrasts with what Meta did before during their so-called year of efficiency. You see, those earlier layoffs, which impacted about 21,000 employees, were mostly a reaction to economic headwinds. But the cuts being discussed now, they appear to be a much more proactive, strategic move, one that's directly designed to offset those huge AI investments and pivot the entire company toward an AI-first operating model. So, let's put that 20% figure into a more human perspective. Based on Meta's current workforce of around 70 to 75,000 employees, we're talking about an estimated 14,000 to 15,000 jobs that could potentially be affected.
And this brings us to the broader industry shift, because this strategy isn't unique to Meta at all. What we're seeing is really an example of a much wider trend that's happening across the entire corporate landscape.
And this trend is spreading. This playbook, investing heavily in AI while reducing headcount, is becoming increasingly common. You can see it with other major companies, including Amazon, Atlassian, and Citi. They've also announced job cuts, and some have explicitly cited the growing capabilities of AI systems as a contributing factor.
All of this brings us to a critical, overarching question about the long-term impact of this AI-driven strategy on the future of employment itself. You could even call it a potential employment reckoning.
As tech analyst Nora L. Alon frames it, is this simply a move toward greater efficiency for shareholders, or are we witnessing the beginning of a bigger tech employment reckoning? It's a question that everyone in the professional world really needs to contemplate.
Thank you for watching. This is where we teach you AI and help you get smarter than your competition. If you like these videos, use the QR code at the beginning of this video to buy us a coffee or hire us to coach you or your employees in AI.
We encourage you to subscribe to the AI for Career Success YouTube channel. Please like, comment, and share to help us reach a wider audience.